everyone. Um, don't know if ad break is over. I accidentally dismissed the countdown. So, but you know, we just started. So, um, so I decided I wanted to do some artwork. Hi, Anubis. Hi. How are you today? I love it. Good. That's awesome. So, yeah, I have once again a new setup. We're trying new things. That's how you get to doing all of this. Um, so like now I have my camera here and my chat's up there, and so it's like I'm looking in different places. So, but uh, but yeah, I've been working on this. Actually, I've been working on this one all day. And I finally finished all the lines on it, which means that I can go to one of my other tarots and I can actually work on coloring. So, yay, no more sketching. And let's go back to this one. Yeah, I got a little bit of coloring on this one done already. Um, I'm just going back and getting more detail. Uh, Is that on the right one? Yeah, it is on the right one. Okay. Um, I think I have a different color. Maybe. Eh, we'll work with it. Um, so yeah, I've been really kind of working hard on this one, and um, I actually should be working part by part over here. So we'll work over here for a little bit. Been we want to get more definition in the torso. Let's see. Get that a little bit bigger. Yeah, to 14. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is where the workout happens. Ugh, my hand gets tired. Thank you. Thank you. I've been working hard on this one. I've been trying different things. I've got most of the colors put in. Um, so now, like I said, all I'm doing is doing detailing. Um, and then I can work on like the background and stuff like the frame and all of that, lighting even. I usually wait. Well, I have a different method to do lighting. Depends on how I'm feeling and if I want it to be like extreme or a little more subtle. uh but I end up I erase them so that I can focus on, well, I not erase them, but I hide them so I can focus on this one right here. So yesterday I played Dead by Daylight for the first time, and that game is scary. I don't know if I like it or not, but I've been told that I'm really funny when I do it when I play, so I might have to be playing a lot more. I might get forced to play. Um, but yeah, I that it was interesting. It was interesting. Um, there's a bunch of like other kind of scary games um that's on my list to play. So uh I'll be going over that list and trying to figure out which ones might be best. And I just realized that I have no makeup on. But that's okay. Today's no makeup Tuesday. How about that? Um you, I had so much technical issues today that like I just totally blanked on finishing getting ready. But hey, you know, I don't look like I do with makeup, naturally. So, um but but yes, anyway, scary games. What I really want and what I've been trying to plan is I have in the works a giveaway for Halloween um for a special prize, and I think I'm gonna have people uh submit to me like ghost stories. Like I have a lot of experiences and I'm saving them to until Halloween time. Like I mean it is Halloween time, but I mean like more, you know, there. Uh Today's one of those days. But yeah, and to me I want like maybe do a like a what is it? A roulette to see the people who submitted stories uh can go for the prize. Um so that's in the works. Uh but yeah, I have a lot of experiences, and so I have this like major interest in it. I wanted to be a ghost hunter at one point. Um but the Birmingham, oh, my area, I should say, the metro, that's as close as we can get it, and that ain't happening. So, um yeah. I did meet the ghost hunters though, like the ones, the taps. I met them at Dragon Con one year. They're pretty cool. Steve's pretty cool. I think they were in a hurry though, so I didn't get to talk to him for very long. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with, yeah, have not really into the horror games. I mean, the thing is though, I kind of am. They don't scare me. I mean, they startle me. Sometimes you have those jump scares and you get startled, but that's as close as it gets. Um, for me at least. Uh and so I mean, I've played Resident Evil. I love Castlevania. I've got like so many silent I got Silent Hill. All of the like I have every single Resident Evil. And we've played through, well, not the newer ones. We haven't quite played through the newer ones just yet. Um but I played Left 4 Dead for a long time. I absolutely loved Left 4 Dead. That was a blast, especially with friends. Um and also, I'm it's the suspense for me. That's what Dead by Daylight has been hitting. That part of me that like is anxiety ridden. Like us all. Um I mean, we're all anxiety ridden. I mean, let's not lie. Um But um it's for that reason that, my friends and family are all like, you need to play that. You need to play Dead by Daylight. So I had to try it. And now that they've seen how funny I can be when I'm playing and like really kind of like scared, they want more of it. And it's like that's so mean. But but yeah. Uh that's another, discussion that I kind of want to have. I want to have a couple of like just talking sessions and talking about, folk tales, like scary folk tales, things we grew up with, our favorite scary movies, our favorite scary games, and especially the paranormal experiences for me is like, yeah, I totally into that. I'm into folk tales too. I really am. I grew up north where, things are a lot older um than, the rest of the country. um and man, the folk tales you can get. I grew up down the way from um a famous vampire's grave. That's so, I will save, experiences from that later. Um there was just one, um and we kind of didn't, you know, go back again. And that, not that we were scared, honestly. It's just, we just never had a chance to go back again. Um you do stupid stuff in high school, middle school, I should say. Um but yeah, I like that sort of stuff, and I kind of want, spooky things to happen on my channel. So, um once I get one of these tarots finished, I'm going to start on another one of a character of mine called Fossil. And Fossil was actually born on Halloween. I created her on a Halloween, and so that was her birthday. Um, and that was like, it's kind of weird because we call her my baby because that's what we created. And so yeah, she's my baby. So I'm celebrating her birthday, and she's like 25 now. She started off so little, and I do draw her grown up sometimes, but she's kind of stays little. Um, but yeah, I like doing Fossil, and I haven't drawn her in a while, so I've been told I need to draw Fossil. I need to give her some love. So let me see. Does that look alright? Let's blend it. Gotta go down though. 10. Nope. Gotta go 12. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think those are some good ideas that I've been, mulling over, trying to get you guys something to watch. I feel like I get stagnant sometimes. Um, that's why I like to mix it up and why I've been mixing it up a lot lately. Um, with the exception of Dragon Age Inquisition, because we got to get through that. Um, Veilguard does come out on Halloween. I may or may not be playing it on Halloween. I will be playing it at least the day after for sure. Um, provided I don't have to work, but then again, I kind of with my job, I have the ability to make sure that maybe I don't have to work. So, we'll see. Um, but I definitely want to be playing some Veilguard at the end of the month. Um, I will be off the internet until then, though. But I really want to get Inquisition finished. I want to get through Trespasser. Um, that's why I will concentrate a little bit more on doing those. And uh, and yeah. So I don't know. Well, I'll. These folds seem a bit extreme to me, just a little bit, but we can fix that after. It also, I can use my Myers blender or Mears. I don't know how to say it, but ooh, not at 80 though. Mears is a bit more, it's a bit harder of a, yeah, see, it's a bit harder of a blender. Um, it carries the color further than my Blender Chris one. But these are blenders that I've been using for years now. Like even um my paint, my soyo oil uh actually is no longer available on the Clip Studio website. Um the owner took it down. So I had to actually create a new one um so that I didn't completely lose it because I liked it too much. Let's do this. This needs a blender. Go down like this. There we go. This needs a crisp. See, and we'll just kind of smooth it out right here. And here, we kind of, yeah, can soften it a little. Um, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the lines. I don't know if I like them when they're brown, but I can't get them any like like if I do darken, they do that, but there's really not much to it there. If I do multiply, they go black. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what through means, but I'm gonna go back to normal for now. Ah. Oh, wait. Here I am. But allergies. But yeah. So this is how I do folds. It's just a lot of scribbling actually. I know that sounds weird, but it's folds are done kind of like, you know, same way I do scars actually is you have the dark on one side and the light on the other side, and they kind of just blend into this nice crease. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do this a little bit. Most of how I figure out where it's gonna go is I kind of treat it like cell shading. Um, but see, I think I need a between here, so I'm gonna do this. that one color that we accidentally had. We're going to do that right here. And we're not going to do it, like overdo it, but doing it this way because you have to think about where the light's going to hit or how a light hits. And that blends really nice. Right, like that. It softens this a little bit because we have a fold here, which, you know, sleeves go around and you get folds, but then they smooth out. Especially like, I like the way I've been doing this one is I've been thinking like a dress shirt, you know. That's kind of the material that I see in my head, um, or the folding, how I see how it goes. What we're gonna do is, I think it's this one. This is where we can get a little more definition here. Do a little bit of color. Right here and here. Because we have the shadow, now we hit the light. But we don't want to overdo it. We just want a good variation of the color. And green is easy to work with. Green, like, you do it right, and green is like a great. It has some beautiful colors you can get with it. Okay. See, this looks too. I mean, it's supposed to be extreme because that's the shoulder. So maybe that's what I need right here. And spread that out a little bit. Is going more a little more saturated than I expected it to go, but that's okay. We can work with it. Yeah. There's that other green right here. Let's soften these a little bit. I think that's what's bothering me is the shoulder connecting. I don't want it to like, I need it to connect, but like not. But not be like too flat is the word I'm looking for, I think. One of these days, I think what I want to do is I do painting too. I do acrylic. And I've done a couple of paintings. And that's one of the things that I would like to do when if the weather gets nice outside. Because, yeah, I don't have a lot of room inside, but I do have OBS on my laptop. So this needs to go here. I think it's too... Where's that light color? But yeah, I want to make some fluffy little trees. Actually, I really don't do landscape. I do more illustration. Um, I like to do a lot of like tattoo inspired work. You know, with a nerdy twist. I'd love to do tattoos. That would be awesome. And let's get some green, like really good green up in here. Let's worry about that one later. And let's get it here. Kind of have to think about how the body is set up. For me, I'm worrying about like these shadows. That's why over here is really dark. But yeah, folds, they go with really narrow at first and then they spread out. So then you get things like that. And then this one does it too. We're gonna have that one spread out a little bit up. And this one too. This one's gonna be a little more subtle. And the same thing with this, I think, these sides. I think I don't want it too much. But what we'll do is this one. Oh, well, you can't see it there. That's fine. And it pays off to come out. Like, see, I really don't like this too much right now. But that's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna blend it and see what comes out. You can always fix it later. It's the glory of working on the computer. Is you can always undo or redo or do things all the way over again, which I have done many times. Let's go a little bit bigger. We'll we'll do more fine work later. Here we go. I think what's bothering me is this. This looks too dark to me. So I'm going to get this. We're going to neutral it out a little bit. Let's neutral it here. Let's get this color and neutral it there. Where's my thing? There it is. Nope, that. Neutral it out here a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get it a little more subtle. I got a little overzealous with it. You know, and even same thing with this. Let's just like subtle out the middle. And we're just gonna do blender with that. It can be time consuming sometimes, but I love doing it. It can also be very meditative. Um, it's kind of like lining. Like, I don't always like to do my lines, but it's kind of meditative at the same time, you know? Um, okay, so I've got it that way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this, then I'm gonna work down here because I think if I fix that up, I'll be able to I'll see a bigger picture of it. So we're gonna darken this one, and I pay attention to this too. So actually, let's do it this way. This goes here. Get the lighter one, and that one can go here. But we don't want to get it over here too much. Oh, wait. Nope, I need this one. There we go. Lighten it up a bit over there. We'll go back with the really dark one later on, I think. All right. So we have that a little bit. Let's lighten that up, that side, just to get it to where it's like, hey, yeah, it's got a fold there, but it's not that extreme. Where is it? There it is. Gonna go smaller. When I deal with the folds, I start going smaller. And you just follow things. That's how I do it. Folds are always like, they're like triangles. That's all they are. They're just a whole bunch of triangles. Um, and you're just basically coloring from light to dark. You know? Do this. A little dot. Oh, I forgot I'm on a blender. Alright, there we go. So this one we're gonna go back, but I wanted to neutral this out. So we're gonna go back with the really light one, and we're gonna hit that because that is unmistakably a fold. And we're gonna do this one too. And then we hit this. We'll hit this one a little. We'll level it out. This one we're gonna kind of lighten up a little. There. I think I'm starting to like that a little bit more. And this is how I color. This we're actually gonna go dark because it's the nowhere zone. Ah, there you go. And see, I'll get a little more. You just gotta go easy with it. You don't want to go overboard. But I could sit here and like do like this for hours because like I'd be undecided on how I felt when something looked. Where's my Myers blend? There we go. This one does a lot better with folds because you see how sharp that can get. So usually I do my Chris first, and then my Mears or Mears. I think it's Mears actually. And I get it done. Oh, nose is itchy. So there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fix that with the mirrors. This needs to be blended a lot like smoother. And sometimes if I don't like it, like sometimes I get too much brush strokes. That's when I go in with this one, the Better Blur brush. And I just do this and it just softens it just a little bit. But I don't want to do it too much, because if you do it too much, then it looks like too artificial. You want to keep some of those brush strokes. But it can smooth things out a whole lot. Yeah, like I can, let's see. Oh, well, I need to blend up there, but we'll get there later. But yeah, no, we wanted Myers. Do this. See, I can get this to drag a lot more, which gives me more subtle blended colors. So this actually needs to be more neutral, I think. Where's this one? Yeah. Because if you think about your stomach is kind of flat, at least if you're in a you're in good shape. And Solus is kinda, he looks like a twig most of the time. Though I don't know, them shoulders be broad. Here, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. There. I think that's a little too bright. We'll fix that later though too. Um, I want to see what it's like without the lines, or however I fix my lines. But that looks good to me. All right, where's my blender to Chris? Let's go a little bigger. There we go. Go up and down, and then side, side. And then you go wherever you want to go. This needs this needs Chris right here. We just want to blend those strokes. Yeah. But we need mirrors to kind of bring some of the dark in so that we get some definition. Because the arm is not flat. This is where it's awesome and it gets pretty cool if you can do things right. And like I said, you kind of have to think about it like cell shading even. See, we've got that, but we're going to give it a little bit of a triangle. And then we'll go get this one. Soy oil it. Do that. Then we get Chris. Then we get Myers. You don't want to overdo it. That didn't turn out as I wanted it to. Should have kept with the Chris. But that's okay. I think it's this that's bothering me. No, actually, it's this. All of that. There we go. And I wish the DCMA issues weren't such a big thing. Because I would love to be listening to some music right now. But I don't want to get muted. So let's get Myers. A lot of cross hatching. Because what the cross hatching does is that when I go back to the Chris, it makes it a bit more subtle and blends it a bit better. But sometimes you just want something soft. Yep. You get some soft folds. But see, these are extreme folds. So that's why I keep on trying to get it to be light, because they're extreme folds. Why did I... Or maybe that did it. Maybe get smaller. Do an 8. That's another thing too. I could be using too big of a brush. That happens. It's a lot in here. But see, this ain't even gonna show right here. This does though. Darn it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find this. Yep. And we're gonna just make it all black. There it is. Yeah, that works for now. We're definitely gonna do that though. And maybe that's what I gotta do. I can see it a little bit better now. It's a little more defined. Still gonna lighten it up though. Okay. Alright. We need the soya oil again. But we want to subtle that up. This should go right here. And hit the elbow. I'll work with that. All right. Now I get to do the other side. So I gotta go to my dark. My really dark. It's gotta be a little bit bigger. There we go. Gotta get under the arm. Right? And then do it here. Right? Under the pec. That's what this is. This is pec. So the pec is shaded. Then we go to the light one. The pec is higher color, brighter. Gotta go a little bit higher than that. Right, and there's the neutral. There's the other neutral. Yeah. Whew. Oh, there it is. Forgot my thingy again. I forgot my tab mate again. That's okay. I wasn't using it earlier today, so I didn't think about using it, you know, here. I'm gonna do that. Edging on that. The edging on this. Get the seam line. This is dark, and it does that. See, that's what you have to do when it comes to your fold. You kind of have to think about, you know, all they are just shapes. You know, look, triangle. Look, we're gonna do another triangle, right like that. See? Here we have a little bit of a circle. So we round that out a little. Well, we round this one out a lot, don't we? Right. Once again, you have triangle, but what you need to watch is right here's where we want light. So so we put the triangle next to it. Here we want more light. So we're going to do that. Here's like this. And see with this, I think we need to do that. Bring this out a little bit more. But we don't want to forget this. So it's another fold, so that's another dark one. Because this goes out, not in. So, and then we look at where I was going before. I had a fold here. Right here's the bottom of a fold. So you put that there. Here's another bottom of a fold, and it ends right here. Here's another one. These folds are just, you know, dark. But that leaves this as a lighter fold. So this has to be darker. Here. Let me do it like this. So we have a fold right here. And that's easy to tell, like, what, if it's dark or not. Like I said, cell shading. That's all it is. Cell shade. So if you know how to cell shade, you know how to paint shade. You can see where I was going with this before, so we're going to continue with that. Yep. Gonna fix this like that, because we'll fix that with, yeah. This, we're gonna go across. Because sometimes it's gonna do that. But it's always, you always have the bright, right? You always have the bright, and then you have the dark right next to it. And then, though, unless there's another fold, which we have right here, unless there's another fold, it kind of putters out. So see, this is the bottom. This is underneath his arm. So we're going to remember that. We're going to do this. A little shadowed. I honestly have no light source. That's another thing you take into consideration if, you know, you're a bit more into it than I am right now. No, I'm really into this one. It's just, you know, I didn't think about it. But yeah, you look at your light source. I kind of want like a, it's almost like a front light source. But yeah, you see? See that? Gonna do it right here too. There. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Then we want the light one. Let's get the bright. The bright light. Bright light. Do it this way. Alright. This is the subtle. We don't want a lot. We just want a little. Just enough to get some definition. This right here. This right here. A little bit of one here. And then we do this one here. A little one here. Because we had that curve, remember? We have that lip right here. I think I can do this actually. That'll neutral out. I've got to neutral that out. That doesn't look right to me. It don't look great. So we'll fix it. But we gotta blend first. So we'll do this blender first. And then feel like I need to go a little bit like bigger. Let's get some Myers in here. See, spread that out a bit. Spread this out a little bit. Get down. Yeah. This needs to be a bit darker, don't it? No, not paint. This one. What I tried to do is kind of like this. Okay. Now we're gonna Chris it. Gonna go down to 13. Lucky 13. And it's always like one side seems always better than the other side, you know? It just it turns out that way and it's so weird to me. And see how it's too dark right here? Don't worry about it. We'll get to that because we have other colors that can fix it. Yeah. Oh, I like how this is. See how nice that's turning out right there? Oh, I like that. I'm afraid I'm gonna F it up. Though speaking of effing up, save. Because we don't want to mess up. We don't want to mess up and lose all this work. That's another thing here too. I think these are too long. So we'll do this and shorten them a little bit. Then we'll blend them because we haven't blended these yet. And get the shoulder. Yeah, I gotta figure this part out. But we'll work with this first. Go down to 11. Got some dark, we got some light. Should probably do this with the Myers blender. Yeah, see? Ooh, actually, yeah, no. Chris first, then blend, then Myers. Mears. Can never figure it out. I'll never figure it out. There we go. And we don't want to lose the fact that, you know, he, it, it goes around. It's a cylinder. Your arm is a cylinder. And that includes having a bunch of folds around it. So that's a big part that I tend to forget sometimes, or that like I've always kind of had trouble with, is just like you have you know two types of shadows. You have, you know, your form shadows, and then you have your cast shadows. Folds are technically form shadows. However, when it's too extreme, it's a cast. So it's, yeah. It's I hated analysis of form when I was in school. I really kind of hated it, but I loved it at the same time. I learned so much from it. But yeah, I think I loved it because I got to like do fabric all the time. All right, we're gonna do this one. Do soy oil it a little because we want it to neutral out this a little. We're just gonna make it so that the dark is here and here. This one too. There. We're getting there. We're getting there. This I want like that. This needs to, it looks good. It really does. We're gonna fix it with the Mears blender because I can get it to look so much better if I do that. But let's get this one. We want our middle neutral. Yeah. Let's do this. once again, we need that form right there. Okay. I'm gonna go to Blender Crisp. We're gonna go small. And yeah, small takes a lot longer to blend, but when you've got details like this that you don't really want to lose, see, we're gonna get that back. I'm not getting rid of the sharp there. Even though it looks like they're almost gone, they're not. I can still see them. And then this one, because we'll do this. This is gonna go soft, this is gonna go soft. This will go soft. And then we'll get our mirrors. And we'll get some harder edges. See how it pulls out some of those colors? The ones that are hidden. And the ones that aren't, we could just go back. And yeah. Let's make it a little smaller. Let's go down to 8. And here we go again. Here and here. There. Now where's the mirror? Well, we do this too. Here. Here. Do it right here as well. We don't want to do it too much because the mirrors blender does not work the same way as the crisp one does. It drags it. You pull the color. Pull this color a little bit too. There. You want a little bit more of that and put it there. Neutral right here. And look at that. Do that here. And sometimes I actually like the softer edges. And the mirrors can't really do that. That's why I stick to the Blender Crisp a lot. See, you just gotta, just a light brush. I don't get rid of it completely. Yeah, I think we're good for that. We gotta get up here though, don't we? There we go. We gotta go dark. Darker, I should say. Do dark right here. Middle right here. And do this middle. And a little bit of this right here. You also got to remember that too. These have like curvy folds, while these are more straight. All right. And then there's this too. This one here. I'll do it like this. Because we still have, that's still, you know, it's a lighter color. a lighter fold over here, so I've got to remember to do it that way. Okay. All right, once we blend this, I should be able to move to the pecs. Let's go a little bit bigger. Just go to 10. There we go. Yeah. This we're going to do mirrors because I don't want to lose that. And I don't want to lose this either. So this one I can push around a bit more, a bit better. They work really well in tandem, they really do. I'm constantly switching. See. Not as great as the other side, but that's okay. We're going to work with it. Remember, because we didn't want this, but we wanted this to be a little bit softer, so. Then let's soften this up. And blend up here. Blend all this. Blend all this. There we go. This one we're going to go a little bit bigger. It's a bigger area, so. It's a much bigger area. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to blend this up here too. Yeah. Same principle. This one's just not as defined as we've gotten it elsewhere. I mean, right here. What's the other one? All right. Let's see. I'll do it this way. Because that's got to connect somehow, so it connects that way. Mm -mm -mm -mm. Let's darken this a little. We want it really dark right here. Same thing with this. We want it to go really dark. All right. So we're gonna do a Myers. No, wait, we're gonna do Blender, but we're gonna do at 9. Oh, let's go 8. Yeah. This is what we need the Blender Chris for. And then this is what we need the mirrors for. See, you gotta be careful though with this one. Like I said, you don't want to overdo it. Like that. Alright, now we go to Blender Chris. Go to 9. And soften it a little. And if you even wanted to, I could even do the hardness up a little bit with the Chris. And you kind of almost get the same effect as the Myers, just not as strong. But most of the time, I just work with it as a soft edge. Where's that? This one, I think, because looking at the other side right here, this needs to be a little darker, maybe. Here. So we're going to darken that up a little bit with this. The middle neutral. All right. This one's going to go higher. Do 13. All right. And see how I have that? I don't like that so much. So we're going to get the blur brush. And we're going to go over it real quick. Get rid of that. Get rid of it there. All right. Get rid of it here. Yeah, see how nice? Okay. Well, we're already at 13, so let's stay at that. Most of the time when I'm blending with this, I'm just trying to get rid of, like, because I scribble when I color. That's my method of cross-hatching, is scribbling. And it's kind of pitiful, but, you know, it works. Works for me, so it's just a lot of scribbling. All right, blur. All right, we getting somewhere. This is too dark though. Look at all, like, that's the thing, is like it's so subtle here, so extreme here. I feel like I need to subtle it out, and it's driving me a little crazy. And this is why it takes me forever to frickin' color something. It's because I'm constantly looking and trying to be a perfectionist. Because, see, I think it's fine over here. I think it looks alright. Maybe I just fixed it. Maybe it's these. I think they're just too far in. I think that's my problem. What we're gonna do with that then. This is the cool thing about doing vector for your line art. This is the cool thing. You go to your object tool and you click that, right? And we can shrink it. Shrink, shrink, shrink. Right there. Move it right here. Look at that. Alright. And then go to this one. Shrink, shrink, shrink. This one changes a little bit. This is okay. Don't worry about this. And there, they're a little bit shorter. This one I'm going to fix a little bit more. We're going to go control points with these. This one. Nope. I need this part. This can go away. What part is that anyway? Oh. Did it connect that? What? Why? But see, we've got to fix this now. But that's okay, because, yeah. I think I'm going to do it a little shorter again. A little bit more short. There we go. That's a little better. This, though, is kind of making me upset. There's too many points over here, because it's not simplified. It's so easy to simplify it, but I'm lazy. I'll admit it. I'm lazy. Okay. Close my thing. And here. Go back to the colors. Okay, so since we fixed that, we made it different. It's just a little different. It's not a lot. We're going to go to the neutral. I'm going to scribble neutral over this. See? Then we'll go our super dark. And that's right like this. And right here. And here. Okay. Now we're going to blender it. Let's go smaller. 9. All fixed. And yeah, I think I like that better. That's much better. Still a bit extreme, but it's okay. We'll do this. Alright, now we get to go down here. This is a little bit easier. You don't really have to think about form here, because this is just fabric. Alright. We need to go bigger. There we go. That's full. This is a dark one. That's dark right there. Alright, since this is light, it's probably this is dark. That's the only thing you gotta think about. And then we have the drop shadows. Here we go a little bit more neutral, and then we darken it up. Alright. And do that. And we're going to darken a little triangle about right here because that's just how things go. For some reason, it just looks better knowing that you have a crotch, apparently. I was hoping. Okay. Just making sure everything's working. It's okay if it's a quiet night. I wanted a quiet night. After work this week, I needed a quiet night. Let's go a little bit higher, 13. And we're just going to blend. But, you know, we don't always just have to talk about art here. We could talk about anything right here. I'm just drawing. What I like to do, when I was in college, we had a thing to where it was called BOW. It was like a club that a whole bunch of people just got together, and I don't know how they met. It was just really kind of weird. It started off like, I guess, as a couple of artist friends who then knew somebody else, who then knew somebody else, and just kind of blew up into something. And they called themselves the Bay Area Artists Unite because I went to school in San Francisco. This was a while ago, though. I don't know if they're still doing things, but what we would do is that actually we have a couple of like books. They're actually right there. I don't know if I can reach them. I can reach one of them. Yeah. Yeah. Um and we used to do comic anthologies. So I have a little comic in in two of the books, numbers 2 and 3. Anyway, it was like every weekend we would meet up, usually in Japantown, at the mall, and we would sit outside the Kinokuniya, Kino, I can usually say it, but I can't say it today. The bookstore, and draw. That's all we would do, was just draw. We would draw in each other's sketchbooks. We would start, you know, images, and then like others would finish it. You know, we just did a lot of fun stuff together. And that's probably a big thing that I kind of miss uh, a lot when it comes to things in the community and stuff like that. Because we used to have even a bigger artist community here where I live, and it kind of things kind of fell apart, and it's sad. But um, you know, we would draw. You know, everybody would draw together, and we would encourage each other and all of that. And I kind of miss that. So that's kind of what I want to try and do here, even if it's just a little bit, is just hang out. If you have a sketchbook, you know, get your sketchbook out, draw with me. Okay. I think I did the folds weird today at this one, but we'll work with it. Let's do that. And then let's do some of the bright. Because what we want to show is that this is kind of flat here. And it's connected to this. And then the light hits here too, because it's kind of connected to this, but not completely. Same with this one. Yeah, you see? I think I'm kind of confused as to what I want to do with the lighting on this thing. I mean, not like, I know I said that earlier, but like, I mean on this part exclusively. Um, I think I'm just area colors, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's blend. Let's go blend in. Just takes a while. And sometimes you follow along the strokes, sometimes you don't. This time we are, because of the flow of the fabric. And see, I think starting off with the brighter green is a good thing, because it shows us where we gotta go. Because things gotta go a little bit darker. Like right here. And that needs to be a little bit more spread out like this. Once again, triangle. Let's see. You do this and then lightly do that. We'll do this with that. And I'll take this one and do it here. And we're going to do this over here with this. Same thing. Lighten it up here. And then neutral. Just a little neutral. This has got to go a little bit neutral too, because we got the shadow right there. There we go. I think this looks a little better. I'm gonna go up a little bit more here. There. Right, blending time again. Are we at 13? Let's go a little bit lower. Let's go to 10. Yeah, see? I can control how it goes a little bit more the lower, smaller brush I have. That needs to go a little higher. We just gotta go back to 13. Just right there though, and probably down here. There we go. I think that looks too dark. So let's lighten that up a little. So yeah. Yeah, let's do that. It's a little better. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do our little trick again, and we're going to shorten this a little. Nope, nope. Go up. I'm going to go this way. Okay. And then blend here. This part usually I end up rushing because it's not a lot of thinking to it other than draw, blend, color, blend, color, blend, color, blend. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it right here. That's gonna go dark. Here, let's do it this one first. That way it seems like it's going, like, back, you know? Then we do this. There. Now we blend some more. But we're gonna blend at 13 again, or 12. 12 works. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. All right. I'm gonna wait on that one. Let's do this. Oh wait, I already did that one. No, let's do a little bit more. Let's refine this a little bit. Do this, go a little bit darker. Get some color. Not much though. We're gonna do. Oh, might help if I do this. There we go. When it comes to silver, I always use blues, purples. Save the greens, the yellows, all that for. Well, you can kind of use green sometimes when it comes to silver. Mostly it's darker, so like darker blues. Never use just gray. Like for this, I probably could use green if I wanted to, because we've got green all around it. So let's actually even try that. All right. We've got some green. So let's see. Let's do some greens. Make it a little more desaturated. That's a different green, so let's do this. Can't really even see it. Can't even really see it. But that's okay. I didn't want it to be like super noticeable or anything. Can make it a little more green if we wanted. We do it like that, and then here. Do it like that. Use that purple right here. Because we have up here now. And most of this I'm doing form shadows when I'm doing shadows because I do cast shadows after. I have a different method to do cast shadows. So just gonna do it like this. Same thing with this side. This is just to add some color. You don't want your silvers to just be gray. Bleh. You want some color in there. Just like, I think I need to do a little bit more gray here. Oh, wait, wrong gray. Here's the darker. It's this one, I think. No, but that worked. See, we can do more color. Like, we give it more color. It's much more interesting if you give it color. Let's get some of that down here. Yeah. And there's that green. This is the brighter green I think we were using, so let's get that right here. And here. Because we've got his neck. So, yeah. That neck we just all want to ring. smack them. All right. Back to blending. This one we might want to keep a little bit small. Well, it's at a 12, but try and keep it smaller. We don't want it any bigger than this. Because with silver, you want like a definition in color. Like, yeah. Yeah. There we go. See? This one's a little messier, isn't it? I don't know what happened with this one. We work in it. That's what it is. Where's that blue? I think we need a little bit more of that to even out some of this green. I think I put too much green. Then we do the blue. Okay. Hi, Jen. Happy time zone. What time is it? Well, I don't even know what time it is here. 5:19 Central. uh, Arting's going good. I've been doing a lot. This is if it'll there we go. This is one of 4 tarots that I've done in the past week or so. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of art. Yeah, I've got that one. I have this one. I have this one. Oh, wait. There it is. This one I haven't quite finished yet, but yeah. And I'd have one more, I think. Where is it? Yep, this it? Yep, this is it. And it's that one, which I have my. There it is. A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Uh, which has been nice because I like having, art to do. Um, and it's fun. I've been having fun doing this. And I have a couple of other ideas too for other tarots. I just don't know which ones. Because I've got the King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Which is kind of weird. I mean, well, no. I really want to do the Tower and Death. I really want to do Death. Death would be nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, though, so... yeah, so I've been just kind of chilling, doing that. Doing silver, which is always annoying to do. Uh, I was telling everybody like earlier, like just not that long ago about Bao, the artist group thing that I used to go to in Japantown when we were in college. Um, just kind of wondering like where are they? Yeah, and how like I loved a community like that, how we just sat and just drew and we improved so much. No, no. It's the tower is just when Solus leaves and his world topples over. Because I'm a big Solavellan. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I've been a mess. I've been a complete mess. An absolute mess. But yeah, I've been hyper fixating on the Solavellan because I mean on top of those I've got like, you know, I've got if it'll open. Oh no, what happened? There it is. It's a bigger file, so I've got a whole comic. And then I've got I did this one for Veiltober. I like to break hearts. I really like to break hearts. Um I think I'm just opening way too many things. Yeah. Well, see, I had Stroud. So it was a no-brainer at that one. I don't know who the hell Stroud is, so bye. Um but if if I had Alistair there, I would still pick Hawk because while Alistair is capable, Hawk is far more capable, and if anybody's gonna come out of the Fade, it's Hawk. I mean, he they would whichever it is, a female, male. I'm in my canon, they're twins. So, um, but yeah, that's why I pick Hawk because we got to take care of Alistair because that poor boy is a mess, an absolute mess. Let's go up here. My God, blending is too much. Mm-hmm. Yep. But we love him. And I've met Steve several times and I mean he is a sweetheart. So I honestly really couldn't sacrifice him after meeting Steve. Um definitely not. Yeah, right? Right? Goes here. It's a rose. It made me think of you. It's like, okay, you know, Blight is kind of right over there. Just, you know, just putting it out there. It's kind of I want to say like cuz Jay ended up doing romancing, well, yeah, kind of doing as well, but um Morrigan. And I think Morrigan even mentions like, "Hey, you know, don't we have higher priorities right now?" Like but but yeah, he's so special and we love him for it. That's one thing I need to do more. I need to do more of like my my Tabris. I have I have one piece that I've been working on right here. If it'll open. Right there of like all my characters. And I need to do my Tabris more. She's so pretty. But yeah. Oh, my computer does not like this. I think I broke it. No, not too much. I better save it though. I know what happened. I have to close out. and then I gotta reopen. Sometimes, no, sometimes with my tablet, like with Clip Studio, because I do touch, uh, zooming and turning and stuff like that when I don't have my tab mate, um, every so often the touch will stop working, and it's like, why aren't you zooming in? I kind of need this. And the fix is to just restart Clip Studio. See, all better. Um, it's done this even before doing streams and all of that. So it's just something you gotta deal with because Clip Studio won't fix it, which is not surprising. Right. I like that. I think I wanna like soften it a bit though. I think it will look better softened. So we'll get that blur brush out. All right. I like those brush strokes, but sometimes it's a bit too much. Too many brush strokes. And it breaks up the shape that I'm trying to work. There we go. Yeah, I really want Procreate. I really, really do. But I'm not a Mac person. Like I'm not an Apple person. Um, I used to be, but I never got an iPad. So I decided because I needed an actual like laptop. I'm working on a Surface Studio Pro. Um, and so because of that, I can't have Procreate. I'm hoping that they actually like follow through with like the things they were talking about possibly doing a desktop version of it. Would be really really nice. Um, but yeah, oh no, I love my Surface. I had a Surface Pro 10 before this, and it just got to where it couldn't do the things that I needed it to do, so we bought this one and my husband got the other one. So, I get a new tablet and he gets a new tablet. So, it worked out. Um, but yeah, no, I work on my computer every day. My Surface is every day. Um, you know, in some way and form. So, uh I absolutely love it. What's this one? Oh, that's that one. We're waiting on that one first. We're gonna do this. Oh yeah, I already did those. Kind of. I need to I need to what is it? Um I can't think of the word. Get more detail in. Whatever the heck it is. But but yeah. Um where am I? There I am. Um This needs to go a little darker, I think. Nope, it's because I'm on the wrong freaking layer. Nope. Where is it? It's this one, isn't it? Oh, it's this one right here. That's why. That's okay. It's gotta go a little darker. There we go. Get a little bit more shadow going. Ugh. And here we go with this. Because hips don't lie. And boy does the boy got hips, that's for sure. They they don't skimp on those with him. Oh yeah, no, go work, but thank you for coming. I'm excited. I've been trying to stream every day and it's been really kind of hard, especially when I have to work. Um work's been tiring. Um so yeah, I appreciate you coming by. So lurk all you want. I mean, chat and jump in if you want. I'll be here. I don't know until I feel like not drawing anymore. I don't know how long my voice is gonna last. That's the only thing. Uh, here we go. I'm going a little dark down here. And do this. Do this a little bit. Um, do that. Okay. So we're gonna go a little bit lighter. So let's go to this again. And let's go lighter. So about right there. Which is probably around right here with those greens. Yeah. We don't want this one to be noticeable that much at all. It's just pants. It's his pants. If I had a choice, he wouldn't have any. So, I mean, but, Twitch and YouTube. Uh, yeah, we can do that. Let's do it this way. Smaller. Let's go to 9. Yeah. Trying to see how long I've been at this. About 2 hours. Well, I mean, I've been doing it all day, but only been on stream for 2 hours. Oh my god. Big areas. You'd think going across would make it easier, but nope. Up and down's better. And you could do it after, but for the most part, yeah, up and down's better. Going with the stroke. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm waiting to do the dress because the dress is just so big and so much. So I'm doing the little things before. There we go. Oof. My arm is getting tired. There we go. Kind of burns. Ah. I've been really wanting to write. There's a lot of stuff with the Solavellan that I've got, and I've been really wanting to write it, and I just never think to write it, and I don't know where I'm going with it. So it's been, yeah, kind of a little frustrating. Especially because you see everybody being so creative with their stuff, and you want to be creative too, and it just don't work out for you. Here we go. Shoulders like this. There. Oh, oh, okay. Okay. We will soften blend this. You can go back down to that. Go up to, no, too much. 10? Yeah, 10. Oh, I gotta fix this. Just a little. Right there. And remember, don't worry about cast shadows. I've gotta, I'll do those later. Right? Where's that light? So There we go. I'm excited because there's a new episode of Only Murders in the Building tonight. And I'll probably be watching that before I go to sleep. And that'll be fun. I love that show. Such a good show. Okay. Alright. These are easy. This I don't put a lot of into. Um uh, no, it's that color, so there we go. It's kind of just, yeah. I didn't know what else to color it. So we get in brown. We get in the typical green and brown. There's no real rhyme or reason how I do this, to be honest. I do that. That's about it. Okay. And then this color. Do a little bit here. And do a little bit here. Oh, I forgot up here. And then, where is it again? There it is. And just do that. I mean, there's really not much to it. This is like the worst color for a border, but I didn't know what else to color it. No, wait, that should be later. So do this here, that there, this here. Not like you can tell. This here, that there, here, here. All right. Do smaller to 8. There we go. Then I get to erase. Yay! Because I didn't limit my color. It's okay though. Where's my eraser? Up here. I have a cool thing to where, yeah, it makes it really easy to erase without going past the lines. Oop. Doesn't always work, but it does for the most part. Ugh. You just gotta be careful with some parts. That's what reference layers are. They're awesome. That's what They make things so much easier. There we go. There's that. There's that. Okay. This is the only issue is over here. You gotta go and take off your reference layer and then erase. Oh, it's not even that layer. So F it. Oh, here we go. Making sure where I'm at. Okay, so close that. Over here. We have more blending to do. We're gonna up it a little bit. About 9. Now for the belt, we can do more detail if we wanted. I do sometimes, I usually don't. Because it's a belt. No one's looking at the belt. Unless it's a really cool belt. So long as it looks like it's around the waist, I'm happy by it. Yeah. As long as it keeps the pants up and does what it needs to do, the belt is great. That's it. But we do want to soften the color at least. So. Come on. Alright. And I forgot to do his emblem too. That's fine. I'll fix it. It's a stupid looking emblem anyway. I made it up and I don't like it. But, eh. Let's see. Then I get to do flowers. We'll do that after the dress, though. That's more like background. I might not even do those on stream. There we go. There. You know what we're gonna try? We're gonna try and mess with colors on the lines and see what that does. Yeah. I just realized this don't match up. Why don't it match up? That's fine. I'll fix it later. Okay, what's this? Here we go. Here we go, y'all. So I did that multiply. So let's do this color. Okay. And then I do this a little. Oop, messed up. There we go. This I gotta be careful of because I did the ombre. And I probably just made things a whole lot more difficult for myself. But I can't help it, it looked so good. Alright, here. I'm doing this. I'm just hoping Muka would be proud of me. As much as I doubt people don't know who he is, I'm speaking of Alphonse Muka, who is my favorite artist. He does Art Nouveau, which is where a lot of my inspiration comes from. And a lot of my stylist choices come from. Alright. Are we getting somewhere? I hope we're getting somewhere with this. Whew. This is the rough stuff. This is the rough part. Because it's so big. So much of it. Okay. So we're going to go a little bit bigger brush size since we've got a larger area to deal with. And once again, you just kind of got to figure like cell shading. How would you look at this when if you cell shade it? There we go. Muka was a big inspiration for this. So yeah, I studied some of his colors. Thought they would be pretty. Mm. We'll fix that. But for the moment, do this and this. And then I guess we're doing this. All right. Then let's do this color. Oh, I did the wrong way. Nope. Redo that. There we go. There we go. That. This we just do one freaking color. Here, let's see. Up this a little more. Yeah, about right here. And here. And this right here. Just be careful not to color over here. And do it this way. Since we wanted some variation, we'll leave that and do more here. Do curls here. And then we're going to do this. There. Yeah, I think that'll work out. Same with this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Ugh. Didn't do it long enough. Here, we're going to fix this. This is going to go like this, actually. Still, though, we have this over here. And for the most part, let's do this. Here we go. Trying to see, make sure that I've got everything looking all right. Into this. Flip it over. Muka did a lot of folds, everything. I wish I could do faces like him, but I developed a stupid style and I can't get rid of it, so we work with what we got. All right, so that's gonna go fully. That's gonna go full. This right here, but this is also gonna do this. So and see how it does the fade? That's how we fix it. Or I say fix it. It's how we do it. Lots of scribbles. It's harder to pull off when I use multiply, which is what I'm using right now, because it's a lot easier to figure out the colors of this because of the ombre. But we'll work with it. Kind of like right here, like this should be all color right here. And I didn't think about it. And then underneath it needs to be, even though we don't really see it. There. Oof. And since that's all full, this goes all full. Whoop. And this one we're going to let fade. We're going to split it into this. So that matches here and here. There. And see, we're getting there. Just takes a lot of time, man. It's just, yeah. Ugh. Go away, bots. Ugh. Okay. Now I just gotta do the top over here. This is gonna be a little smaller. This is where it gets a little complex. So we're gonna go down, back down to 13. Gonna do this. There's that. Trying to figure out
form when it comes to something that doesn't really have form, like flowy outfit. Normally I'm really good at it, but I don't know why lately it's just been do that. Um, there. Think that's good. Now we can blender decrease it. I'm gonna go small. Yeah, we're small. We're gonna go small with this because I really don't want to have to do like as much as I had done here, you know? And don't worry about this. This is something different. So I'll fix that too. Let me know which ones have to go soft, which one's gotta go hard. Like this is gonna be kind of like a harder one. This is gonna be a harder one. But they go soft in between. Alright. Alright. See, this I'll definitely be using the blur brush on. God dang. There we go. Let's do this like this. Oh, shoot. Where's my history? There it is. There. Feel like it had to be a little bit darker there. Yeah, these we want to be a little bit harder. This we can soften up, but this we need to be a little bit harder. So you don't want to blend it too much. There. This we can do a little bit more soft. We're getting somewhere. What I'm gonna do? All right, where's my blender again? Yeah, it looks better. All else fails. There's eraser. Okay. See, this is one I'm kind of meh about. It's okay. Where's my blur? Okay, if I do this, it'll be easier. Better. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. It's not so harsh. Okay. There we go. No, hang on. Now we can fix it. There we go. It's better. Let's go a little bit bigger. Let's go to an 11. Since we're not, at a sleeve or smaller area. Actually, let's go up to a 13. Because this is a big area. Use that. There we go. Ugh, where's that? There it is. Sometimes I just, yeah. The way it blends is weird. Especially at edges. Because, yeah, you've got that, but also, if it's too pale, that carries over. That's if you're using this one. Oh, shoot, that's right. That's one of them, too, right here. There. Maybe I need to be using Myers for this one. There we go. Not bad. I'm kind of trying to convince myself that I'm doing all right. I don't know. There's something weird about it. Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. It just feels like unfinished, but there's not much I can do when it comes to this moment other than what I'm doing. And at this point, I even think we gotta soften it a little so it'd be like that. I might darken this a little bit more in here, but we'll get to that. We're not there yet. You know what I want?
I want a bowl of cereal. Thanks for the follow.
I yeah. I want cereal. I really want cereal. I would love to have Lucky Charms, but I don't think we have Lucky Charms. Me and my marshmallows. But still, anything. I'm kind of getting hungry. But I want Lucky Charms someday when I go shopping. Or, you know, a leprechaun shows up in my room and gives me Lucky Charms. That would be nice. Nice leprechauns. Come on. That's a weird one right here. The way that I drew that, I don't know if I did that right, but it's okay. This. Uh, there we go. It's still so scribbly. That's what I should do. That's a name. That's a name I need to use when it comes to doing all this. It's like do something like Scribbly Sunday or Scribbly Saturday. That's art days. I don't know why I was shading all of that when it's not even going to show. It'll show here, but not down here. That's okay though. I'm a completionist and all these other things might as well be one in shading. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. Here we go. I like that scribbly. I mean, it describes me very well because I draw scribbly, I color scribbly, and my brain is scribbly.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know why I do this to myself. I do this to myself all the time. Ugh. All the time. Every image, every picture I draw, there's always something. There we go. Okay. got to be colored in right here. We're making it. Okay. Let's go a little smaller. Well, I'll go down to 11. So we could do these. These need to be a little bit smaller. Because we're hitting up here. I don't know how people can like do like these extravagant,
Like, I probably could if I tried. Like the super extravagant type of rendering, and I am just so jealous of their patience because I don't have that patience. Shoot. I really don't. I try to. Um, you know, this is it's been a couple of days for this one, so I mean that's been what I got, you know. I just, I don't I mean, I could try and figure out how I would incorporate more color into things, and I try. Like I know how to work some color theory, which is great. Um, oftentimes I don't really think about it, or I'm trying to get something basic drawn. But when I do a full piece like something like this, it's like I wish I could do things a little bit more detailed. I just don't have the patience. Mm, Go. Someday. Someday I'll have the patience. I'll just sit down and I'll just work on one thing. I think trying really hard not to like rush and get things up on Twitter and stuff like that also might help. I just need to go out into like the mountains or something like that and just stay up there until I do pictures. I would love that actually. That would be great. I like the blue though. I like how the blue's turning out. It's really pretty. It's like super pretty. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Gotta plug in.
There we go. Here we go. I didn't even realize I was down that low. It didn't tell me. Okay. Go a little bit bigger to, yeah, we could do 12. Yeah, 12's good. I hate when it does that. I feel like I need to go a little darker over here. Either that or desaturate it, maybe. I don't know, but let's run the blur. Let's run the blur over things. Just to make it look a little more smooth. Not much, just a little. Oh, now we could go back to blur. The thing I keep forgetting is that this is tilt control sometimes. And I think the blur brush is that. And I draw at a tilt, which is weird. I gotta get out of that habit. Getting there. Okay. Alright. I know I have bracelets and other things like that, but we'll fix that later. Now it's hair. Ugh, gross. My elbow just like crunched. Ugh. Nasty. Trying to see if I brought a snack down. I don't think I brought a snack down. Nope. Darn it. All in the other room. That's okay. Alright, go back to my Solavellan thing, because here. Here is where... color the... I have my colors. Man. And I thought the dress was detailed. I do this to myself all the time. This is how I do hair. The insanity. And alright, and then here. Don't worry about that. We're just getting block colors. Oh, gotta find this. Because I gotta get rid of these things. It'll throw me off. There we go. Don't want it to throw me off. Do this. Hair is always kind of fun if you can handle it. I have the patience for hair, it seems, but just not for clothing. Yeah, we're just being kind of messy at this point right here. Here we go. There. Oh, let's do this a little bit more here. Alright. This one we use mirrors because, yeah. Hair doesn't really, like when I do hair, it's not necessarily like soft. Like there's a lot of hard lines and in the shading. So I use the mirrors to do that, to smooth those out. And like I said, it carries, you know, look at that. See? I can dictate where my color goes for the most part. All right. I know there's not much to that right there. This, on the other hand, you get more of that fade. This, you get more carried. Yep. So I know I drew my rook the other day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it as my rook. I need that character creator. Like, I really need that character creator. People are drawing their rooks already, and it's like I can't do this. I have to see what I got, and they make themselves really. I do want the tooth gap though. I really hope that they allow tooth gap because it's adorable. And even if they don't, she's gonna have a tooth gap. Oh, forgot that. It's okay. This is just all dark. All dark hair. Oh, let's do like that. Do a little bit not dark. A little variation. Look at that. Okay. You know, I try to do streams that are longer than 3 hours, but then I get hungry. I might finish the hair and then call it for the night so I can go eat my cereal. I'm gonna have cereal. So gonna have cereal. Because I've put it in my head now. I've put it in my head and now I need cereal. I need it now. It's not even a want anymore. It's like I gotta have it. Cereal. There we go. I'm gonna do fuzzy hair. Do fuzzy hair shading, which is really weird and I don't know how to do it, but there we go. I tried. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. There we getting there. Yeah, this I usually do dark because yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. I have done it darker, but let's do light, lighter hair. But we do this with, is it this? I can't remember if I did it this. Maybe. I also think I did this. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, let's do this offline. Okay. This is a harder part for me. Because you kind of have to be exacting. And stabilization helps, but it still stresses my hands out. I mean, it looks good, I guess. I'm so used to it being like just, yeah. I guess, it looks good. And by that, I mean, I like it. Okay. Whew. Mm, yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. We're just gonna leave it at that right there. Because it's like less is more, Or at least that's what I find when it comes to this. Like, I always want to try and do more, but no, less is more. Looks better when it's just a couple of lines. Maybe I'll do it here. That works. That looks better. There. Ah, my nose keeps itching. Arr. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know why it's not. I think that's why. Nope. There we go. I like that better. All right. I know I've gotten quiet. I've gotten tired because I'm hungry. Okay. We're almost there. All right. There. Do here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up. Yep. My lines. They still don't look right. What do I have them at? Oh, they're on multiply, that's why. Mm. No. Keep them at normal. Why do they look so weird? I gotta fix some stuff on it, I think. Oh, it might help if they go, if it's that. That's why. Because I had the, yeah. Gonna have to go into everything and change this. Like here. Change this. Change that, you know. I think it just looks better. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hmm. Anyway, alright. Well, I am hungry. So, that's what we've got done so far. Yeah. So anyway, I am off tomorrow. I have something I gotta do, so and it takes a lot out of me, so I'm gonna have to take tomorrow and rest. And Thursday we will continue with Inquisition because I gotta get through it, right? And we're gonna get through it. We just passed in Hushed Whispers, so yeah, I just need cola, and that's it. So, and then I'd have my entire party. Um, anyway, yeah. So, um, I'll keep you guys updated on all that other stuff. Um, there's a couple of other things projects that I've been working on that, again, I will keep you guys updated on. It's very exciting for me. Um, and I will see you guys on Thursday. So thanks for joining me. You guys have a great, you know, you have a great evening. Oh, hi, Sam.
No, unfortunately, yeah. I've been on for about 3 hours. Um, but I'm starving. So I'm really, really hungry. Um, so yeah, I was just about to jump. Sorry. Um, but I was just saying I will see you guys on Thursday. I'll be continuing Inquisition. Um, and keeping you guys updated on some major things for me. So, I hope you have a great night, Sam. Hopefully you'll catch me next time. Um, but I'm trying to do it more often. So you'll try and see me a bit more. So, oh no. Yeah, no, you go feel better. Don't worry about me. You just go feel better. Let's get rid of that COVID. That's nasty. Um, it's tough to get through that. I know. I've been there. Um, but get some rest. Go eat some soup. That helped me a lot. Chicken and rice really helped me a lot when I had COVID. So, go take care of yourself. And I will be back on Thursday. So, bye.